Well, force physics is bringing a new cooling technology to the data center market. And what it does, it allows data centers to cool servers without chilling the air first. So you can, and with this technology, you can cool data center equipment using outside air. And then as it passes through the rack, the air is heated up. It's taking heat away. And then that air is blown out of the building because it's at a rather high temperature then. So that's how the heat is carried away. It makes the data center a lot simpler than it is now. Current data centers, they have a lot of mechanical systems and plumbing and pumps, compressors, water towers, all devoted to cooling air and then blowing the air through the server, to get the heat off the chips. With our approach, we're really cutting all of that out and doing the fundamental heat transfer to the outside air, which is what data centers have to do, right at the chip, right inside the server. And that eliminates a lot of complexity, eliminates a lot of cost. And the two really important things are the energy for cooling is reduced by 90% over current approaches to data centers. It's the most energy efficient way to cool data center equipment, period. The other advantage is that it does the cooling without using any water. And water is a big issue for data centers these days. Cooling towers have water that's dripping over pipes and it's evaporating. The puffy white clouds that come off data centers that's water, fresh water being wasted essentially. And we eliminate that. So using force physics technology, data centers won't consume any fresh water, and the electrical energy that they consume will be dramatically reduced from current levels. It's a heat exchanger that's about 20 inches long, 4¼ inches wide, and 1½ inches thick. It's like a big block of aluminum, basically. The hot components are mounted on the outside surfaces of the heat exchanger in direct thermal contact with them, and then the air passes through the heat exchanger. In the future, data centers will be much simpler. They'll really just have these blowers that are pulling air through the heat exchangers and then blowing it to the outside air. The servers won't have those little plastic server fans in them at all. So the number of moving parts in the whole data center is reduced by a factor of 100 or 1,000. This is one of those rare opportunities that you have in life to do something that has a potential global impact when climate concerns and especially carbon emissions are becoming, the importance of that is becoming more and more clear to everyone. The importance of this technology is hard to overstate.